Morning all, it's a Tuesday morning. Bin Manor here down at Dobby's. We are down here in my favourite little spot with all my biker stickers on the charging unit from all the bikers around the UK and America. I'm looking at this. Now, this is the SRT from Lexmoto, and this is an amazing little scooter. Wonder why Lexmoto didn't sell very many of these, but they are absolutely brilliant. Now, braided hoses to the front, disc brake to the front, and a disc brake to the rear. Everything's got braided hoses on it. Imitation carbon fibre down the side of the panels. Plenty of room on this, but the front profile is really good. Now, they come in two colours, so you've got the vivid red or the vivid yellow, which we will be riding in a couple of days. So someone else has also bought our yellow one. But what a bit of kit this is. The only thing that I don't like, and this is a personal preference, is this thing, the seat hump. Now, I'm 32-inch leg, so I have to sit quite a way back on the scooter, and that rubs your backside. But if you sit on it normally, so if I'm sitting on the front of the bike, you can see my knees are almost up the front. So long-legged rider, I have to sit further back, which makes my backside hit that little bulge. Is it uncomfortable? No, it's just annoying. So there is a way to do it. One of our guys, Julian, had the same on his bike and lifted the seat, undone the two bolts, popped that little thing out and put a couple of little stickers over where that hump goes. So basic controls: horn, indicator, lights. You've got your pass light pressed down. That's clever. Rear brake, front brake. Mirrors are pretty darn good. Look at the view you get from them mirrors. So they're set out quite wide, which is a godsend because that means I can see what's behind me. Hazard lights are on the right. Kill button, start button. And you can unlock the seat by just turning back on the key to pop the seat open. The obligatory handbag hook. No one ever uses these, I don't know why, but you can stick a carrier bag on there. Now, the one thing I do like about this bike, and we'll get the feet up, is the acceleration on this. This thing flies, absolutely flies. It is fast as hell. Excuse me. And getting rid of the chest infection slowly. I am drugged to the back eyeballs on steroids, amoxicillin, try and clear the chest infection. Phil come in this morning and he's coughing like a proverbial. He's got it now. So Phil's now got the chest infection. Oh dear. Coughs and diseases through the winter months. And it's just the amount of cold riding we do and working in smoky, dirty environments in a garage. Now, 30 mile an hour. Get the power on, and this thing absolutely racks the speed up really quick. So it's a nippy little beast, this thing, and probably down to the size and the weight of the bike. It's as light as a feather. It's around about the same size in wheelbase as sort of the Lexmoto Echo, which is a 50. But obviously this has got a 125 engine in, which means it is fast as a faff. Right, blat down the A5 diversion. Oh dear. So, I'm going to sit back from that van. Beware of passing this vehicle on the inside. That's why I'm sitting just to your back, keeping an eye on the car behind me. Plenty of distance. When the lights move, I know he's going into the right lane, but start to move up. Make sure that he does take that middle lane. Yes, he does. Good. Right, we're going to do a left here, down the A5, get round the corner, and wind that power on. Now this thing absolutely goes like the proverbial stink, which is great. But the only thing you've got to watch is, obviously, I've still got half a throttle left on this, and I'm doing 42, so running in speed, 40 to 45 mile an hour, first 500 miles. But there is plenty of get up and go on this bike, and you can, see what I mean, there is absolutely loads there. So it is a bit of a flyer, this one. SRTs are a great bike, and we've only sold about 4 or 5 of these. And it might be just down to the colour scheme. There's like the vivid red or the vivid yellow. It's a preferential choice, as they say. Ease it back, 45. It does pick up speed very quick. So we're going to crack some mileage up. It is 8:09, so on the clocks you've got your revs along the top, your fuel gauge on the left, trip mileage down the bottom in the right hand side, big speedo in the middle, and a little clock to tell you what time it is. So I have round about half an hour to get out and test ride, and then I've got my first MOT in of the day at the garage, and I am back-to-back cars and bikes all day. Nexus we're currently working on, that's dropped a valve, got to do that, got all the parts ordered, speak to the customer. The CBR 600 is going back to Superbike Factory. Kawasaki is going as well, got that done, that's all sorted, owner can have that one back, can't do any more on that. And a lot of bikes to test ride this week, so we've got another SRT, that's coming up tomorrow, that is the bright yellow one. We've also got the WK MXI, the maxi scooter, we've got test ride on that, and the Aura. So we've got a lot of bikes going out this week. We're still selling bikes like proverbial, but at the current time we can't get hold of any new ones. Lexmoto are running out of stock. We're waiting for new stock to come in, because obviously Euro 5.5 shoulder check, so Euro 5.5 is on the way. And Remembrance Ride this Sunday, and then the following weekend is the start of Bike Live. We are going to go up on the Sunday on the final week, because the best time to go is the last day, because you're always going to get a bargain, and I like a bargain. And we've been invited up by Zontes. Yes, Zontes have invited us up onto their stand to come and say hello. So we're going to have a look at some models with what they are selling, hopefully for the new year. That'll be interesting. So this Sunday we had a little run to Emma's Cafe, which was good, and we had Vincent with us. We had Barnstormer, Vince. He came up with us, so we had a Sinis terrain with Vincent. Vince, known as Barnstormer, on his GS. And we also had Dave A70 with us off the live streams, and he brought his Royal Enfield. Love that Royal Enfield, it's a really nice bike. Good choice. And you can't beat a Royal Enfield, because Exeter Rider has one, and he absolutely loves them. This thing corners really good. I think it's just down to the wheelbase of it. It's just so easy to fling around. What a great little bike. And the braking on it is coming on the combined. That's really good. But if you big handful of front, stops on an absolute sixpence. Oh dear, tickly cough. Apologies people, coughing everywhere. And I'm breathing his petrol fumes at the moment as well. Doesn't help. Head back to the workshop in a minute. Cup of coffee required and a cigarette. Now, and everyone's like, shouldn't be smoking with a cigarette. You shouldn't be smoking when you've got a chest infection. Believe me, a bit of tar down the throat sorts it all out. And we shall see what we have on for the rest of the day. Superbike Factory is over there. Would I buy anything from there? Absolutely not. And the thing is, obviously, they turn over a lot of bikes, but most of them are bought from We Buy Any Bike, or people take the bike saying, no, I want to sell me bike, and bikes are selling at good money at the moment. Really good money. And obviously they do a quick bolt check, look round, check the oil, check the coolant, check tyre pressures and bang it out on the showroom floor with all the scratches and God knows what. Give it a quick polish. But obviously you don't know the service history until you start getting into the bike. And we've had loads of people, just go and look at the reviews on it, go and see what people say about Super Bike Factory. Some people are like, bought a bike, it was a really good one. And a lot of people, I bought a bike and it lasted me 5 minutes, it was awful, this missing, that missing. There was one guy that actually left a comment and said, yeah, wheeled it out, went down the road, had absolutely no back brake, who test ride the bike, and they don't do test rides. They don't take a bike out and give it a quick whiz around the block, they just fire it up. So, as they say, buyer beware. Always make sure that if you are buying a bike, you check it over fully, brakes, lights, indicators, all that sort of thing, before you purchase with your hard-earned cash. Hence, 8:15, and that's the alarm going off in my pocket, telling me it is break time. Too late, revs out riding. But that's why we do so many test rides, PDIs, QCs on every new bike. New bike's not going to have a problem. But best thing to do is get out and test ride. Now the only thing I have picked up, it's got a little scratch on the hand grip at the back, obviously from when it was in packing, but thanks to Lexmoto and what we call damage on delivery, a new set of hand grips have been ordered and they're going to be fitted on in a couple of days. So that's sorted. Let's see if I can keep up with the van. Yes, I can. He's doing more than 40 and it's a 40-mile-an-hour road. So how fast is he going, Mr. Skyman? Doing 50 down there, or even 60. Right, shift lanes. I'm going to wait for arsehole, even though I was indicating, and now he's gone into the other lane. What an absolute bell. That is why you do a shoulder check and a mirror check. And I betcha he's going to go all the way round. Absolutely guarantee it he's going to shift lanes. No, maybe not. No indicator though to say you're coming off the roundabout. Numptious bigusicus, as they say. I was going to do a bit of Monty Python then and say bigusticus, but no, absolutely not. Right, so we are 5.2 miles in. Bike is running absolutely lovely. Look to the right, dear. Look to the right. Keep your eye on them cars to the right. Right. Which lane are we going? We're going right-hand lane. Are you going into Tesco's or are you going... Yes, she is. Always be a bit aware of vehicles around you. Use your mirrors, use your shoulder checks, stay on the brakes. But the first bit of the test mileage all done. I can head back and have my cup of coffee now. More test rides to come. Noddy nod. But SRT, would I buy one? I like these. I really, it's really fast. Oh, steady. It's a 30. It's nippy as hell, this thing. Great little get you to work bike or a college or school bike or dear. Oh, and people get used to the cough on the videos now, so it will clear. I'm being pestered to give up smoking by the wife, which I should probably do. Simon GTR's given up smoking, but we're all done. And in the words of my famous friend, we are all moist, succulent and ready for another day. So whatever you're doing, guys, there's the yellow one. Let's have a quick look at that. So that is your yellow SRT 2379 all in. So $2 and a bit grand for a bike. You can't go far wrong. We'll park this one up. Rocky's down the bottom. I've got a second-hand scoot down there, which is a Sim Fiddle 125. It's only done about, I think, 1,500 miles on that. It's up 1,300 if you want a second-hand scoot. And the Bilston over there is going in about an hour. So we've got to get that one out and give it a clean. But there's all the bikes out. Digita 50 in if you fancy a 50cc. Last one left. But till next time, guys, be well, ride safe, and from Rev, it's a big goodbye from me.